Hi everyone. It's been a little while since I did just a vlog chit chat, and I thought I would just tell you a little bit about what I've been up to lately and what's going on with me. I'm in the middle of some swaps, which a lot of you will remember, and I feel bad because I've got 3 swaps so far from other people, and everyone I've been like the second person to send it, if you know what I mean. And I'm late. I mean, it was my own swaps. I feel kind of bad about that. But in my defense, been having a lot of just minor health issues, tons of migraines. In fact, I would have done this earlier, but I was struggling with a migraine. I am, but I took some Aleve and a Vicodin, and I'm feeling well enough to just do this before I go to bed and knock myself out. So I've been having lots of migraines and lots of gut issues, just tons of nausea, which is really, really hard to live with. And the other thing, something that's been taking up a fair amount of my time, is a project that I mentioned. It's kind of alluded to in my swap video. So the story is that a friend died on the 18th of November. I don't know how to describe it. Not a super close friend. Excuse me, more like a friendly acquaintance. But someone that Chris and I have known for, I don't know, 7 years maybe. And he was part of the singing group that we belong to and have been a part of. And it was completely sudden, no warning. He died in his sleep of a heart attack or cardiac arrest. And he was 68 and appeared to be in fantastic health, so it just totally came out of nowhere. Well, I went and saw his wife the next day. We didn't find out until the evening of that day, so I went and saw her the next day, spent some time with her, and I wanted to go back and check on her more times and see if there was anything I could do and whatnot, but I was feeling so crappy. Plus I have pretty significant social anxiety, and that kind of thing is really hard for me. It's not hard for me being with her, the wife, talking to her, but the getting there is hard, if that makes sense. Same as I have a real problem with making phone calls. That's really hard for me too, and other things like that. Anyway, so I was trying to think what I could do, something to show that I was thinking of her, and to do something nice for her. Anyway, I started reading comments about her husband, his name's Bob, on Facebook, and there were hundreds, literally in excess of 200 comments on Facebook. Some people wrote multiple comments, but I read everything and I learned a lot about him that I didn't know. He was a very kind person. I knew him as kind of silly and funny, and very happy-go-lucky, but I learned a lot more, about his personality and his character, and a huge number of people have been really, really touched and even really devastated by this. So I was thinking about how with Facebook, when you make comments, those comments very quickly go down the page, and they can be very hard to retrieve after the fact. And in everything should be show up on your home page or your whatever you call it. But it doesn't. It just doesn't. I don't know what happens to some of the stuff on Facebook. It just seems to absolutely disappear into the ether. And I was thinking about this, and I thought it's really sad that Denise and his wife and the other family members may not get to read all these beautiful comments, these things people are saying. And so I decided that I would capture them and print them all out while I could still find them, and then that I would make a book for Denise that had all these comments. So that's what I've been doing. And what I did was I wrote everyone out by hand. And if I'd known how huge that was going to be when I started, I probably would have typed them instead. I didn't want to just print them out because when you just print stuff off of Facebook, it comes out very odd looking. There's boxes that don't appear on the page and on the screen. It just is not nice. So that wasn't ever an option. I was always going to do something with it. So anyway, but I decided to handwrite them, and I finally finished tonight. I've been working on it for almost 2 weeks off and on. I'm not sure how many hours I've put into it. 20 maybe. It's a lot. And I gave Denise the book on, I think it was last Friday, and then I told her that I had some more pages because I wanted to get it to her, but I hadn't finished. So I have these other pages, and actually I'll show you. Where are they? Oh, never mind, I can't show you. I took them downstairs. I'm going to see her tomorrow at rehearsal, and so I will give her the rest of the pages then. But I'm telling you this for two reasons. One, the first is, if you're ever wanting to do something for somebody who has had a loved one die, this is a really special thing that you could do. It's giving of yourself, especially with the handwriting, but it's capturing things that you can never like recapture. It's saying, look, this is how people felt, and this is what people said, and then that is there for that person for the rest of their lives. They have this copy of all these things. So I would really recommend doing something like that. I wish that I had something like that for my dad. It was very weird. I think maybe because my dad had been sick for years before he died, we had very few people who said anything or sent cards or commented or anything. And yet I know that throughout his life he touched an enormous number of people. And so I really wish I had something like this, So anyway, when I gave it to her, it was really wonderful, and she was just so grateful and so touched by it. And it, to me, it's to be able to do something for somebody who's going through such a bad time, and to be able to do something positive for them is just wonderful to me, So anyway, as I said, my first thought was to tell you that, to give this to you as a suggestion if you're ever wanting to do something for someone. The other thing is that I realized that the biggest compliment anyone can ever pay to me is, you are kind. And it's funny because, I should have known. You would think I'd know this already, right? And I really didn't. I know that it's something that is really, really huge to me, really matters to me, to be kind. It's like part of how I see myself, a really big part of how I see myself. But I realized that there is nothing that anyone can say to me that makes me happier than that. And so I thought, well, my question to you is, what is it that is the biggest compliment for you? What is the one thing that people can say to you that more than anything makes your heart sing? You know, because it's different for everybody, right? It's to do with our sense of ourself. And so I thought that would be really interesting to hear from you guys and to hear what you think. I do want to say that I didn't tell you about this project. I wasn't going to talk about it actually, because I don't want anyone saying, oh, that's so wonderful, it's so nice of you, whatever. I don't. And I haven't told anyone in my real life about it. I mean, my husband and my daughters know, and that's it. I don't do those things because I want somebody to say, oh, that's so wonderful, whatever. But I got that reaction, and specifically how kind it was, and it just, like, it made me really emotional. It made me really feel very, very emotional. So anyway, that's why I chose to share it. That was one of the reasons. Let's see. Is there anything else? Oh, my daughter. There you go. I'll tell you something fun instead of all gloomy or whatever, or serious. My daughter, my one who's pregnant, I can't even remember how many weeks she is now. 24, maybe 25. I don't know. I think it's 24. She is now at the point where you can actually see her belly move a little bit every now and again. So she was here last weekend, and I didn't get to see it. I missed it. But I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this weekend she's coming over on Saturday again. So hopefully I get to see baby move. Or I shouldn't say baby, Cora. As you guys know, her name is Cora. So that's really cool. We had a really nice Thanksgiving. We had our Thanksgiving on Friday because Kira and Doug, that's her boyfriend, I'm sure I've told you that before, they had to go have Thanksgiving with his mom and his grandma. And so they did that on Thursday, and then Friday they came to our house and she cooked and made an enormous, huge mess in the kitchen. But anyway, yeah, we had a really nice time. The things that get said at our house on holidays, at holiday dinners, are just, they're insane. I mean, it's crazy. I can't even tell you, because I know that it would just horrify some people. I can't even tell you the stuff that gets said, but it's crazy. We have so much fun. We love being together. And yeah, it was really great. Really, really nice. Not sure exactly what our Christmas plans are right now. My mom was supposed to come up, but she's decided she can't because she has a whole lot of like medical testing and stuff that she needs to get done, which is unfortunate, because she really doesn't want to be on her own this Christmas, which will be the first Christmas without my dad. My mom's very happy with her facelift. Remember I told you my mom had a facelift? Yeah, she's very happy with it. And I've told you before, I'm not really keen because it doesn't look like her. What can I say? Let's see. Oh, one other thing I was going to tell you. This is totally silly. Monday. I had my eyebrows tinted because my eyebrows are like transparent. So I'm going to just kind of come in close. So this color, this is the tint. I haven't got anything on there at all. I didn't put anything on. So isn't that weird? It's really strange because when I get up and I haven't put anything on my face, you know, I don't have any makeup on or anything, I've still got eyebrows, like, woo! Because I haven't had visible eyebrows for years. The hairs are there, but like I said, they're transparent, so that's kind of interesting. And I've got like this two really cool lip products on right now. So it's like making me want to like lick my lips and smack my lips and stuff. But Yeah, I really like makeup. I haven't said that before. I'm actually thinking about starting a new thing. Don't know if I need to do a new channel or just do like makeup vlogs, but I watch a lot of makeup vlogs, but are none that I've seen that are for women who are a little older. So I'm thinking about doing that. Anyway, I've yammered long enough, and that's pretty much everything I wanted to say. Hope you all are staying safe and warm, because I know that many of us, including right here in Washington, are going through a cold spell. Yeah. Which reminds me, I need to go buy a sweater. Turns out I have like no sweaters. Seriously, no sweaters. So I'm planning on going and buying one or two more so I can get through till next week when the temperatures will hopefully rise, you know, above freezing. So anyway, so take care, stay safe, especially if you're out driving in bad weather, you know, be really careful, okay? And I'll talk to you guys again soon. Bye.